Welcome to Tool Academy, a place for disgruntled girlfriends to enrol their out-of-line boyfriends to cure them of their toolish ways. 12 unhappy girlfriends, 12 relationships on the brink of breakdown, and 12 absolute tools. But these tools didn't enrol themselves into Tool Academy. We convinced them to compete for the fictitious title of Britain's Ultimate Lad. A show designed to expose their toolish ways. We then used the footage as evidence to prove to their girlfriends the extent of their toolishness, with explosive consequences.
Okay.
Over the coming weeks, our tools will go back to school to learn how to be the perfect boyfriend. But not everyone will make the grade.
Right now, you're lucky that table ain't going over your head.
Okay, that's very aggressive.
You are just a tool.
Oh my God!
Welcome to Tool Academy, where tools become men. Say hello to our tools and their missuses. Dave, massive tool, and his lightweight lady Lindsay. Lee, lazy tool, and his fired up fiancée Jade. Danny, jealous tool, and his lockdown lover Becky. Puss, tipsy tool, and his on the wagon wifey Jill. Harry, geezer tool, and his treacle tart Faye. Pete, poser tool, and the shy wallflower Becky. Bobby, stoner tool, and his girlfriend / buzzkill Kirsty. And Liam, randy tool, and his green-eyed girlfriend Toni. Previously on Tool Academy, our tools' murky past were put under the spotlight when they were challenged to a lie detector test.
I've got nothing to hide.
Do you have any children with anyone other than Becky?
Yes.
You weren't expecting that.
And we were left 2 tools short after temper tool Jake quit.
I want to talk to her. Bollocks to this, man. Fuck you. Fuck you, dickheads, the lot.
Thanks, mate. And twinkle tool Joe was expelled.
You are just a tool.
It's lesson time for the tools and their girlfriends. This week's theme, Fidelity. To earn their badges and avoid being expelled, the tools will participate in special tasks each week. This week our tools will be tested on just how far they're willing to push the boundaries of fidelity. On hand to assist our tools with their arrested development is Tool Academy psychiatrist Dr. Sandra Scott.
Welcome, everybody. Good to see you all back. Trust, communication, fidelity are the cornerstones of any happy, successful relationship. Today, we're going to talk about fidelity.
I had like 5 or 6 girlfriends at a time sometimes. It's horrible that though, isn't it? Horrible person I am.
When we first got together, within the first month or so, I decided that I didn't really want to be in a relationship and I wanted to be single, and so I kind of messed about.
You're going to be glad to know we're going to start with a fun approach. And that is, I've arranged for you to take part in a wedding service.
Jade and I are engaged, and it's something that we've always wanted to kind of do.
We've been together for 7 years and we've had a baby in that time.
For many people, marriage is this ultimate stamp of fidelity. What you guys are going to have to do is go back to your rooms, and I want you to write your wedding vows. Because it'd be the starting point for us to understand what the vows mean to you, what fidelity means to you, and then we can discuss that later, okay?
Yeah, the wedding vows went into the classroom. I always forget her name. Dr. Scott said, we've got to do our own wedding vows and that.
They need to be in your own personal style and relevant to your relationships.
I'm shit with writing, to be honest, so I was really panicking about it. I can't really verbalise or put down in writing how I'm feeling.
So, good luck, and I'll see you guys in church.
While the girls head upstairs to pour their hearts out on paper, the boys tap into their inner romantic tool.
I think, again, like something like this, you know, the words that you choose and stuff will express how you feel about your partner.
God, the pressure.
How difficult it is.
Fuck. Just trying to think. I'm going to start with a bit of comedy.
Right, the thing with me and Dave is, first time I met him, I called him a lovable twat. And that's what he is, because I love him, but he's a twat.
Still thinking.
What the fuck are you thinking about?
What's alright, man? You've done it before, you're alright.
It's all flooding back for Huss, who married Jill 11 years ago, and he shares his pearls of wisdom.
When you put down this one. Forever, my love.
What, forever my love? Just there, yeah?
That's it, yes. You are the love of my life and will be forever and always.
Oh, those eyes. As Huss helps the boys get a little deeper, the girls get dirty.
I will give you sex whenever and wherever you want.
But the minute I've got three words.
I've got scribbles already.
I'm just finishing off, putting the final touches on to make her cry over there. Not in a bad way, in a good way.
I want to cry for you.
Hurry up, Danny, you're going to be late for church. With the clock ticking, the boys get suited and booted, while the girls turn into bridezillas.
Oh my God. Is it? Oh man! That is disgusting. I don't want it for something, it makes me look fat. But it's size bloody 14. I hated the dress was rank. And it was 4 dress sizes too big. So I had pins all down the side and everything. I'm not wearing it, it's going to fall down. Not so happy, Bunny.
She likes me wearing a suit, so that should be enough for her.
My dream has come true. I'm in a wedding dress. He's actually going to see me in a wedding dress, so you don't know how much this means to us.
I hope she wears something fucking nice.
I wasn't at all nervous, I weren't. Which was a shock to me, because I am nervous boy like that.
I think Harry will run a mile. So he'll probably fly out the nearest window and do one.
Get down to chapel and sign my life away.
Liam, stop moving. Oh shit, the end's come off the pin. Oh, that's great.
Everybody reacted quite well, actually. I mean, they were all asking me, like, you've been married, what's it like? I'm going, don't ask me, I'm more nervous than you. I've done it 11 years ago and stuff.
It's finally time for our tools and their other halves to tie the knot, but they haven't been told whether the ceremony is legally binding. On hand to assess the vows and act as a witness is Dr. Scott, who's enlisted the services of a phony vicar. Or is he? He might be, but he might not be. He looks quite vicary.
Sister, who's the Superman? Hey, little sister, who's the one you want? Hey, little sister, shotgun. Oh, it's a nice day for a white wedding. Whoa, it's a nice day to start again.
We're here today to witness the joining in marriage of Liam and Toni. This occasion marks the celebration of love and commitment with which this man and this woman begin their life together. I gather you've written your own vows?
What, do I just...
You read them out, Bobby, yeah.
Absolutely. Right.
Saves me a job.
I love you with all my heart. I hope to keep and treasure you forever.
Just proves to me that Bobby actually didn't do a runner, and it shows how much he loves me.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it.
Faye, my Els, my Gorge, my princess, together forever.
It never worked for Wayne and Colleen, but it will for us.
It was quite hard doing him.
It's very
I've just done
hard.
it from the ticker and I've done it.
I promise to be true to you and never hurt you.
When you make a joke, I'll always laugh, and after a hard day, I'll run you a bath. I think it is. Would you be happy if it was?
Love it.
Amazing. It literally was my dream wedding in front of a big castle, and I started crying, and I'm going to cry now.
You complete me. You are day, and I am night.
I vow to support you in making all your dreams come true, to look good and freak it out in the bedroom, And you had such beautiful vows.
I'm so glad you're in my life because I want to have the best future ever with you, raise a family and have kids.
Each day I love you more and more, and every time I see you, you look even more gorgeous. I love making love to you, and you're an amazing lover in bed. Well, I just thought, it's my vows, I'm saying whatever I want to be.
Exactly.
And a massive part of our relationship is sex.
Duo, it's true. I love you.
Lovely. How do you feel?
Scared of telling my mum.
I'm really scared of telling my mum and dad. If this is real, then I'm going to get killed.
When everything I do is wrong, you touch my hand and I'm a king.
I will give you sex whenever and wherever you want it. I promise.
She's was scared.
Listen, right?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting
I've
for her to
waited
walk
8
through.
years to renew my vows.
8 years, 11 years. This is 11.
All right, 11 years. Was it been 11 years?
It's 11 years.
Jesus Christ.
Becky, before I met you, I was lost. I was existing, but I wasn't living.
Every morning I wake up to you and believe I am the luckiest girl alive.
And so, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife.
Can I kiss the bride?
You may now kiss the bride.
Yes, you can kiss the bride, Lee. There's nothing pure in this world.
At the end of the ceremonies, it's revealed that the vows are, would you believe, fake.
I feel quite upset I'm not married, actually. Screwed me over again. Keep building me up and then knocking me back down.
I've just found out that it's not real. It still means the world to us. We are planning on doing it when we get out of here. That's a definite.
No, we're not married, but it was, well, practice for the big day. It
And
was
the
great.
big day will come soon,
Yeah,
hopefully.
yeah, it will come soon.
Coming up, our tools have some explaining to do when their girlfriends are shown hard-hitting footage of their night on the town.
Fucking hate you.
Oh, I feel like a scumbag.
I really just want to leave him.
And the lads are given the chance to compete for an evening with their other halves.
The shit hit the fan.
2 weeks ago, our tools thought they had applied for a fictitious show called Ultimate Lad, only for their girlfriends to later reveal that they had in fact been accepted into Tool Academy. They were knowingly filmed on a night out where they attracted plenty of attention from a number of women. Neither the tools nor their partners have seen any of the footage shot on the night, but all is about to be revealed in the second part of today's Fidelity class.
Marriage really is the ultimate stamp of fidelity. But of course, fidelity is not just important when we're married. It's also important before we're married. It's important throughout our relationship.
Fidelity's been a tough one, you know. It's been a lot of tests.
And what you need to do is you need to define for yourselves in your relationship the acceptable limits to you. Danny, what are the boundaries in your relationship?
Good mate, look but don't touch, but...
So is that look but don't touch for both of you, or...?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, but see, I react badly when she looks.
If he's seen me like looking at guys or like, because we'll sit in the car and he'll say, why are you looking at that guy in the van, or why are you looking at that guy down the street? Then I think it's that he's now starting to keep that in, and then it's just like causing bigger arguments when he's like getting more and more riled up.
Pete, what do you consider unacceptable?
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, I've told him, like, if he ever kissed another girl.
I've never sort of looked or gone off with another girl as such, you know, or done anything silly behind her back.
So kissing another girl.
Kissing another girl. Having sex with another girl.
Sex with another girl.
Anything to do with sex.
Liam, do you think that you clearly know what the boundaries are of fidelity in your relationship?
With our case, I've especially realised now, for these 2 weeks I've been here, it was more of a one rule for Toni and another for me. And I've realised that now, and it's out of order.
So you thought it was okay for you to flirt?
Well, I didn't really...
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said, yeah, I trust him 100%, like some of the other girls say, yeah, I trust my man, I don't think he'd cheat.
I think one of the ways that most of us judge fidelity in our relationship, it sort of comes down often to how our partner behaves when we're not there. And obviously, on this show, the ladies are going to have an opportunity to see their partner's behaviour when they're not there.
We came in the classroom as a TV. I knew what it was going to be for straight away. I panicked a bit. I thought I was telling Toni stuff. And I'm not fool like that. I'm not doing it in a funny way. I'm just trying to have a chat. Have a laugh. It's never in a funny way.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I think what we need to remember is when we were filming, all of the lads didn't think they were in Tool Academy. They thought they were in Britain's Ultimate Lad. Should we watch the footage?
No.
I'm not ready for this.
No.
Okay.
Come on, Tools, how bad can it be?
Your girl was looking at me. She's a
Yeah, I remember.
You don't want them boys to come over and start asking you what you wanna do, what you trying to do, what you wanna do.
Dr. Scott had the telly on and that, and then they showed us the videos from the nightclub, and it was all good because I didn't do nothing, so I'm fresh. I was safe.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Hey, homeboy, I came to party. Your girl was looking at me. She's a haggler, no, I'm not tagging her, but you don't want them boys to come over and start asking you what you wanna do, what you trying to do, what you wanna do, what you trying to do.
It was Ultimate Lad, wasn't it, as far as I was concerned. I was doing the Ultimate Lad thing. I was up dancing, drinking loads. I didn't do anything untoward, I didn't do anything bad.
I told you about that. I told you about it, Becky. Becky.
I was showed very badly. I was. I went into the toilet and a girl followed me in and grabbed my bum and I was like, oh. Kind of like, I wasn't, but it upset Becky. It was very nice.
What are you getting upset for? What are you getting upset for? I told you about it.
Don't worry, Danny. Liam's about to take a bit of the heat off.
I've been dreading that for the 2 weeks I've been here, and I've stayed here even though I know it was coming.
Fuck off.
Oh, what's that?
I think it's more having a laugh and a joke, but I think the way it come across, if you wasn't there and you didn't know it, it wouldn't look good.
Liam acted like a complete twat. She must have been hurting and she must have been humiliated. You know, I just felt bad for her. I felt sorry for her.
Do not follow me! Do not follow me!
Yeah, when I saw the footage, I was just angry with him. I felt sick, didn't want to be there. I was happy to walk out that door there and then.
Come here.
Liam, just let me calm down for 10 minutes and then I'll come and speak to you.
Liam's attempts to explain himself fall on quite angry deaf ears. The rest of the group watch on while Liam hides in the bedroom. Bracing herself, Toni plucks up the courage to watch the rest of the footage. Little does she know, the worst is yet to come.
Did I miss anything else of Liam's antics, girls?
Yeah.
What was he doing? Can we replay it, please? I really want to see it.
Toni, are you sure you want to see this?
Yeah. Positive.
Oh my God! What are you doing to me? Oh, fuck! Happy! Oh my God!
That was revolved around Liam. It's fine. We're over, but it's fine.
I was wondering, has anybody been in a similar situation?
I've been unfaithful before, but it was because there was a lot of problems in our relationship.
No one needs to know about it.
That was the reason. I don't know his reasons. There must be something wrong. I don't know.
He clearly at least snogged that girl in that toilet, and that is not acceptable, and I wouldn't be made to feel love like that.
Following the fallout from the screening of the video, Dr. Scott dismisses the class and invites Toni and Liam for a one-on-one counselling session. But can Liam be persuaded to watch the footage?
Liam, do you want to watch the VT?
No.
I'd really like you to see what I see, please, Liam.
No.
So you can understand where I'm coming from.
I don't want to watch it.
Why?
I'm too ashamed of myself. I don't want to watch it.
But do you not want to see why I'm upset? I just couldn't get the image out of my head, you know, that when he had a girl picked up with her legs wrapped around him, it was just like made me feel sick.
I think you need to know what Toni has seen and therefore what she's thinking.
I'll watch it on my own.
Okay. All right? Does that feel acceptable?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to watch it again anyway.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I feel like a scumbag. If I was her, I wouldn't be staying here another night. So I couldn't. But hopefully she won't do that. I told her I wouldn't blame her if she wanted to leave me. I hope to God she doesn't.
She went in the toilet, you pushed the door shut and locked the door behind you.
No.
Listen, let me finish. There was then kissing noises, Liam.
There wasn't any kissing noises.
If you listen to that again,
I just
there was
listened to it in the room.
noises.
There's no kissing noises.
Right, well, everybody else heard that there was kissing noises.
There wasn't any kissing noises.
He actually said last night he's never actually kissed another girl or slept with another girl while he's been with me, which I don't know if I believe that.
I'm not like that now, you know I'm not.
I don't know that. But I generally think that as soon as you get back home and you're with all your laddish bouncer mates again, and you've got all them girls around you, you're going to go back to it, Liam?
I'm not going to, but I've told you I'll quit my job if you want me to. I won't go back to work after this.
Toni, what would you have to see in Liam for you to feel that you can continue?
I've got no idea right now.
What could
I really just want to leave him.
Is there anything
right now?
Right now.
Yeah, it's still too sore.
Back in the bedroom, Huss imparts some fatherly advice to Liam, while the girls get their claws out.
Can't fucking believe it, no.
Tonight, she weren't prepared for that. I ain't being funny, Liam. My heart went out to the girl. You know you got the TV crew there. You know you got the camera in your face. Don't fucking do anything stupid, you know what I mean?
She can do 10 times better than him.
Yeah, she can.
I'm not being a bitch, but that girl was ugly.
You're lucky you got 2 fucking punches in the rib. You fucking arsehole.
They've only been together 4 months. Should they really be having issues like this after 4 months?
He, in his head, still wants to be single, and that he kind of took advantage of Toni a little bit. But since being here on Tool Academy, he suddenly realised, actually, do you know what? I need to fix up on that, because that's a bit lame.
Once a cheat, always a cheat.
Fuck me, if I was in your position, my bird would have ripped my bollocks off, shoved them through my ear holes. I'm telling you, you got off lightly.
I have cheated, and I would never, ever, ever cheat on Huss again, ever. So that's not true what you said. People can change. People can change.
Listen, you'll pull through, son. Why don't you go and have a cry?
Fuck off.
No, why not? Oh, you know how many times I've fucking cried to myself?
I'm going to have a wank in a minute.
You're going to go and have a wank? That's good then. Just don't think of me or my missus.
The evolution of man. Dr. Scott would be so proud. Coming up, our tools are set a challenge that puts their pride on the line and their vocal talents to the test. Today's challenge is all about impressing the ladies in your life. This is something you should do anyway, but you don't because you're tools. But will their efforts be enough to save them from this week's expulsion?
Tony's the one for me. It's true, and she'll see.
All that fucking singing a stupid song, writing it for nothing.
It's the morning after the night before, and after the revelations from the Ultimate Lad video, Liam is hoping for a fresh start with girlfriend Toni.
Last night I was just sat in the bedroom by myself thinking loads of crap about us. So done a bit of a James Bond and ran round to the girls without anyone catching me. And walked into the bedroom and she was there, and she couldn't have reacted in a better way actually, because she stood up and she seen that I was upset and gave me a hug straight away.
We've spoke about what needs to happen between us, what needs to change.
Agreed.
He knows he's not in for an easy ride, because that would be me being a mug. I've already been Saint Toni,
and a bloody angel by, you know, forgiving him for this. So he's definitely not having an easy ride.
But not everyone's convinced that Liam can change. Back in the bedroom, the girls are discussing last night's events.
What anyone would have said to me wouldn't have made me stay. I would have walked, and I would never have wanted to see him again because he would have totally humiliated me and his family.
I totally agree with you, Jill. I don't think you're wrong in any way at all.
I won't be doing it again. I won't be forgiving him again. This is it kind of thing. This is it by far. The slightest little slip up and he's gone. I'm taking him to care.
Today I've planned a challenge that will test how far our tools are willing to go in order to express their love for their other halves. The winner of the challenge will get to spend a luxury night with their girlfriend. Got smoky in here. Where's Bobby? It's a bit much. Hello. Oh, God. Welcome to today's Tool Academy challenge. How you all doing? You all right? Fine. Good. Today's challenge is all about impressing the ladies in your life. This is something you should do anyway, but you don't because you're tools. Today's challenge is for you to pen the lyrics to a song incorporating your other half's name. Which is what, Bobby?
Kirsty.
Well done, Bobby. Never going to let me down.
I'm not fucking Gary Barlow, so it's got to be shit.
You will also need to incorporate the week's theme task, therapy task topic, Fidelity. Each of you will be given instructions on how to write your song and some one-on-one time with a professional composer.
I do like singing, but in the shower and that, not out there.
Later tonight, you're going to perform your beautiful ode to the girls themselves on this very stage. You're going to have to impress them because the girls will be judging. They will be deciding, just the girls. The tool that is judged to perform the best will be handsomely rewarded with a conjugal visit, a whole night with their lady. Good luck. So the pressure's on to produce a hit as the tools get to work with award-winning composer Owen Parker, who's worked with star acts such as Girls Aloud and the Pet Shop Boys. Has he got any idea what he's letting himself in for?
What sort of thing do you like to sing?
Elvis.
Yeah? Not Enrique?
Not really, no.
Playing, I think, karaoke a few times. Oh, excellent. Did you win?
It wasn't a winning thing, it was a very drunk thing.
Do you have any musical experience? Are you a singer? Never sung? Don't sing anyway? Do you play anything?
No. Owen, he was quality. Because I didn't know where to start and that, and I come in and then bang, within a couple of minutes, we've got this song written out.
Okay, 3, 4.
We had a good week. We won the first task.
Perfect.
I hated the tune I got, really did. It was hard for me because I'm more into like proper R&B and stuff, so it was quite difficult. I came here thinking I'd be the ultimate man.
Fidelity, Fidelity.
Then a few days later, the shit hit the fan.
Fidelity, Fidelity.
I need to pass this class of Fidelity.
I think with after Toni seen the video, I thought the worst was over, and it was the worst. But then I had the singing thing, and that was just an embarrassment. So all I can see at the moment is more embarrassing things.
I'd already sort of done it myself. I sort of didn't really need that much help from him. Get rid.
Jill, look in my eyes. This is for you and my two boys.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hang on. Do you know what? I don't know if I can do it. I was really struggling, and to be honest, maybe my mindset was like, oh, I'm going to struggle with this, so I did struggle with it.
It was really Tool Academy perfect.
Perfect? With the lads almost sounding the part, it's time for them to look the part, and there's all to play for. A night with their girlfriend is at stake. And for Liam, it's his last chance to win back Toni.
Well nervous, so nervous now.
If you had $1
one shot.
I've heard there's going to be a few 100,000 tonight coming to see me.
Sees everything you ever wanted.
Gonna go for it.
One moment.
So hopefully I don't let the fans down this evening, so it'll be alright on the night.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud.
Ladies! Welcome to what I hope is going to be a wonderful, touching evening for all of you. I think we can get started. Bobby! Bobby, are you there?
I am. I'm ready for you.
Good. Who are you going to be, Bobby?
I am the rap tool.
Out you come, Bobby.
I had to sing and that, like, with the things in front of you, thank God, because I've got the worst memory.
Subject is Fidelity. I feel like she can trust me and I just want the whole world to see. Kirsty, I know I smoke weed, what I don't really need. I know you care for me, but that's all I ever need.
Huss, are you there, Huss?
Yes.
Who are you going to be?
Tall Enrico.
Sounds good, out you come.
Yes, I love you, Jill. Fidelity class proves I am good for you. Putting the words down wasn't too difficult for me. I mean, like I said earlier on, just basically put out all my feelings for her.
Tonight, Rick, I'm gonna be an 80s tool.
Yes!
We've had a good week. We won the first task.
To be honest, I was just looking at phase mark. What she'd give me. She gave me a 10, which I was quite happy about.
Becky, sexy lady, day and night, I'll never leave you, no, out my sight now, Becky.
But the big question is, will Liam risk losing his dignity, or would he rather risk losing Toni? Who are you going to be tonight, Liam?
Tonight, Rick, I'm Love Song Tool.
Yes, of course you are.
Do it and look a fool, which I did, or don't do it and your girlfriend falls out with you because you're going to be the only one that doesn't do it.
Tony's the one for me. It's true, and she'll see. I need to pass this class of fidelity.
Are you back there?
The fact that I was up on stage didn't bother me. It was the fact that I was singing about my feelings.
Tonight, shit. So I was a man, whole show was a sham. Becky, why would I want a burger when I've got a steak?
I rocked out and I got a 10, like 5 9s, and then an 8 and a 7 or something. I was like, I did alright there.
She knows that my love is for eternity. I love you. My missus gave me a 1, which I wasn't too pleased with that, you know what I mean? But she tried to switch it around later, but God knows.
But I really, really put 100% effort into it.
Well, let's see. With the scores added up, who's impressed our ladies the most? I can reveal the winner. Winner is... Danny! Congratulations, Danny. Sung very well. He could be a wedding singer. There's a bit of a sting in the tail, though, for this challenge. The worst performer is going to get a forfeit. And I'm afraid to say the worst performer was... Dave. I can't believe it. You are going to sleep in a tiny fold-up camp bed this evening. Big round of applause for the fellas. So the Tools are kept apart from their girlfriends for yet another night. But after coming bottom of the class and with tomorrow's expulsion looming, a night on the camp bed is the least of Dave's worries.
Dave's been shrunk.
I'm not asked about the bed, it's the fact that fucking it'll affect the scores tomorrow, do you know what I mean? She'd be like, oh, you didn't even try.
Jesus, he's fucked.
This is not, Dave. If I'm sat on it and it's sunk in, Dave.
What?
Look, Dave.
He ain't happy.
My arse is touching the floor.
Do I look like I've got a sense of humour about this?
What's pissed you off?
This is going to affect the fucking thing tomorrow. I'll go home because this. So I had a bit of a little diva moment and just wanted to pack my bags and go home.
A little diva moment. But for Becky and winner Danny, it's a different story.
Did you think like, wow, my boyfriend is now a rock star?
I thought, wow, my boyfriend is now a classic soft rock star.
He did deserve it. Dan did deserve it. I've got no fucking arguments, but he did put a lot of effort into it, didn't he?
We all gave our all, but he gave 120%.
I was bitter with him fucking win.
It's a good feeling when you win. It is. It makes you want to win the next one as well. I can't wait for the next one. But the thing is, there's like a bit of me now where I don't want to win something because it's going to piss the lads off, innit?
For sore loser Liam, it's a question of whether taking to the stage has been worthwhile.
All that fucking singing a stupid song, writing it for nothing.
I think, like, I've made my girlfriend happy. She was smiling, do you know what I mean? She was proud of me for doing it. The same as your missus will be proud of you for doing it. Because it took bollocks to go up there and do that.
That was the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Coming up, it's Get Out of My Classroom, as one more tool bids farewell to the academy, and the chance of winning £25,000.
Danny, this week you realised that you broke the boundaries of fidelity in your relationship. Liam, this week your worst fear was realised. You're in danger of your time at Tool Academy coming to a premature end.
It's expulsion day at Tool Academy, and the moment of truth is fast approaching. Whoever has fared the poorest when it comes to committing to the tasks and demonstrated the least progress in therapy risks being expelled. But for Danny, still victorious after winning the last task and a night with his lady, expulsion couldn't be further from his mind.
It was like a honeymoon.
Oh, wedding night.
Like a wedding night.
It was amazing. Very romantic, I'm scared.
However, upon his return to the boys' dorm, Danny gets a hostile reception.
Hello.
Don't even talk about us.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I got back this morning and Liam completely ignored me about 3 times every time I was speaking, so I was like, you know.
I hope he goes. We're not making it.
Tired though.
Fuck off.
Meanwhile, in the bathroom, I have a hot and steamy date with Dr. Scott to discuss who's impressed us the most this week and who needs to stop tooling around.
I can't look at you and not look at your penis.
That's my modus operandi.
Okay. Fine, but you're not going to get the best of me this session, you know
Knock
that.
the penis over?
Please.
The leaning tower of
Thank
penis,
you.
does that work? Not really. There we go. Oh, it's stuck to me. Okay, there you go.
I think what's interesting with Dave this week, I think he's been concentrating on the group and not on his own individual stuff. Made a lot of progress, but I'm not, in the previous weeks, but I'm not seeing much now. Lee. Well, kind of Lee, I think there's some similarity here again. The plus side for this week is actually they had the longest and most passionate kiss.
A hint of tongue in there as well, wasn't there?
I don't know, I was actually standing...
If you allow me, it was pretty gross.
I was standing behind them and I didn't want to appear too intrusive to try to get around, but I wanted to see just how physical I was because I was glad. But anyway, I couldn't...
Did you sicko?
No, not to be a voyeur.
That's why you put all those cameras in their rooms as well, didn't they?
Bobby. He's looked at the issues, he's admitted them, it's almost I feel he thinks that's enough. And the actual step of actually sort of putting the concrete plans down, it's kind of like, that's not happening. Liam, the footage, the damning evidence. The crux of the matter is how honest really was Liam?
Did he say, yeah, I went into the toilet with a girl just to have a bit of private time, just some chat? He has got a voice that could kill you at 15 paces.
Toni, please forgive me. I'm sorry.
He was very nervous. He was very jittery beforehand. It's not his thing.
Well, that's really disappointing because obviously Liam has a lot to prove. And I guess the real question is whether or not he's done enough. Should we move on to Danny?
Please.
Well,
Good task performance.
Oh, yeah?
Won the task, so that's the second task he's won.
Oh, he won the task?
Yeah.
Oh, he won?
And he was
Okay.
good. Like, he really
He put a lot into it. He was the best kind of showman, I suppose. The only thing I'd say about it is I don't know how that necessarily reflects on his relationship. I think he just quite likes being centre of attention.
Okay. Harry he's just come on leaps and bounds. It's hard to actually have that much criticism of Harry in terms of finding negative, but I guess other than, all of these changes are happening here, and it's how much he'll be able to continue these changes when he goes back home.
All right, next.
Huss and Jill really contributed an awful lot to the group this week because, of course, they have survived infidelity. Both of them were prepared to talk about the infidelity in order to help the group. So Jill shared it with Toni about sort of you can survive, etc., and so did Huss. I think that Pete's been working really hard. How was he in the task?
Oh, really good.
Yeah.
The catchiest number.
Yeah.
So it was Becky.
But I think the trouble is his progress is not matched by Becky. She was distracted by her dress, the superficial topic of her dress. She has the real makings of, I might be waking up a word here, but a toolette.
Yeah, I'll let you have that.
Yeah.
Toolette.
Yeah.
I like it. While we make our final decisions about who should stay and who should go, doubt is seeping into the minds of the Tools and their girlfriends as to whether they've made the grade or not.
I do think he's changed a bit, but yesterday when he spat his dummy out a bit about getting humiliated and embarrassed about the talent show, and he was like, oh, I want to go home tomorrow now. I think it's so selfish. I'm freaking out. I freak out about every expulsion, because I hate it. It just, the nerves and everything.
Packed my suitcase again. It's all ready to go. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to get kicked out.
So it's crunch time for the Tools as they file into the expulsion room, and the girls await their fate next door.
If I left, I'd be so upset because I know that there's more to our relationship that Dr. Scott can help us with.
I personally don't think I'm gonna go.
I think 2 people's going tonight, but you never know.
With 8 Tools left, who will be awarded their Fidelity badges? Who's progressing the most and worthy of keeping their place at the Academy? And who is simply a lost cause? Tools, good evening.
Good evening.
This week's therapy topic was fidelity, and I think it's fair to say this caused quite the commotion in Tool Academy. In a few moments we'll be finding out who is a Fidelity Castro and who is a filthy infidel. By which I mean who's staying and who's going. Harry, Danny, Pete, Lee, Bobby. You've passed the Fidelity course. Well done. Liam, Dave, Huss, please step forward.
Dave, your main contribution this week was to the group, and you didn't work on your individual issues. Liam, ever since your girlfriend arrived, you have been worried that your conduct at the beginning of the program might be exposed. This week, your worst fear was realised. I question whether or not you're ready or prepared to make the changes necessary to become a better boyfriend. Huss, you have made so much progress, but your wife is still worried about your drinking.
Okay. Liam. You are just a tool. Please go and hang your blazer up.
Well done, lads.
Do you want to watch the VT?
No, I don't want to watch it. Just all that effort for nothing, innit? All that fucking singing a stupid song, writing it for nothing.
Dave, Huss. You've passed the Fidelity course. Well done, boys. You are safely back in the toolbox where you belong.
I think the main thing I'm going to take with me is not to take my girlfriend for granted and appreciate her a lot more.
Not off the hook just yet. Liam has to go next door and break the news to girlfriend Toni. Will she forgive him? Or will Liam be leaving Tool Academy alone? And, yeah, alone.
It's Liam. 'Why have you been expelled?
I've been expelled because Dr. Scott said she can see I've changed, but I'm not sure if I can keep it up on the outside. I promise I can. Can we go home, please? I am glad to go home. After I had a horrible last few days. So I am glad to go home.
Just thinking of the girls right now. Just gonna miss them and a bit sad.
Promise I won't go back to where I used to be. Okay.
Next time on Tool Academy, the Tools learn about romance.
I want to know how you make it feel good at the band.
Some home truths rock the academy.
You're shit because you can't even read this fucking
It's going really well over it.
Tell her the truth about her vagina.
And there's a shock expulsion twist.
So I'm going to ask you who you think should be expelled.